this meeting to order.
Okay,
And I think we're waiting on the minutes. We don't have them at this point.
I did not get the minutes from Teresa, so.
Didn't either on that. So
You have the minutes? You didn't get them, okay.
we'll hold for the minutes for the meeting. Maybe she will show up. She might be just running late.
Possible.
Is that okay?
Yeah, we don't have the minutes, so.
So we can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go on and pay some bills then, Mike.
Okay, let's get some bills paid real quick. We have one from Crone and Associates. Amount is $775, and it's rendered in connection with accounting and financial consulting services, including assistance with the annual RDC report. So I need a motion to pay that,
I'll make a motion to spend some money.
and can I get a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Yeah,
All right, that's done. Have another one from Barnes and Thornburg for, basically, it's legal services. See the breakdown on it. And the breakdown is for reviewed correspondence regarding use of TIF, calls and correspondence regarding use of TIF, reviewing issues regarding use of TIF, review issues regarding use of TIF, matters regarding use of TIF, reviewed response, correspondence regarding, uses of TIF. So the total of that right there with Pittman is $1,372. Get a motion to pay that. Discussion or anything on it? And a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor? Okay, he shall be taken care of at that point. We have that. Now, we have some things that we need to, Kristen, you probably have to help me on this. We have a resolution number 2026-03, and it is resolution of the town of Veedersburg, Indiana, to Redevelopment Commission authorizing the application of certain tax increment revenues on hand to the cost of a digital sign and associated improvements with the town. Now, at this point, I don't see any numbers on that. Do we have numbers on that?
No, nobody's told me numbers. So.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna shoot in the dark and pass that and hope somebody comes up with money. I haven't heard any amounts or.
No, I haven't either.
For the sign, it's gonna be roughly about $32,000.
But
We have some donations on that
I was
too.
gonna say, and I think the thing about it is, we need to look and see, get some numbers on who's gonna pay what. Because I know we've heard we've got donations and the town's gonna come up with so much and stuff, so. I'm a little leery on this because it's just a blanket says, commission applying amount not to exceed. I don't know. It's up for discussion. I mean, it's kind of open-ended, right?
I'm reading it too.
I don't mind, with the sign, if it goes on location like we had stated down by the depot, I don't have a problem. I just have a problem with not having the number, amount broken down.
Well, can we just hold off on that till we get the exact number then?
I guess, or it's up to you guys. I just left it blank because I didn't know what you wanted to do.
Yeah, and I agree with, because, and you can't really vote on just a blank shot, so.
Our part is probably not gonna be any more than 25 if we pay everything besides donations.
Or you could fill it in tonight if you guys wanted to decide on a number. You could just write it in.
We could, well, it's just like a shot in the dark. I really don't know. Well, I agree with that, man. I think, I looked at the number, I think we could prove it. You're saying 25,000. If we approve up to that, I guess we could do that and then just take, hopefully, our funding sources. Town gonna put anything on it,
I don't know.
Town.
All right, I don't. You guys didn't say.
We hadn't talked about it at the council
Yeah.
meeting at all.
Okay, so that's another point. I mean, well, okay, I guess the thing of it is, could I get a motion to approve up to, I'd say 25, say 20,000?
think you need to go 25, Mike.
Okay. Conversation.
Yeah,
Right,
so I would
Yeah.
go
so that's what a
25.
conversation about.
I would go 25.
Okay, any other comment? That's what I'm saying, is what's needed. How much is out there, here's the cost of the sign, and we've got, people donating towards the cause, but we don't know what that amount is. Yeah.
Yes,
We've only
Yes.
received 3,000 in donations, and I don't, that's IMPA's 2,500, Crone was 500. I don't know if any more are coming. So,
yeah, we have some coming from, HWC,
okay. But we don't know how much.
same as, IMPA,
Okay. IMPA was 2,500.
yeah, so,
But I haven't received anything about that.
yeah, they're gonna
Well,
do.
it really wouldn't take that much to get that, how do we pay for that sign up front, is that what they want?
I don't know.
I don't think so,
All up front.
never.
I'd pay at least no more than 75% up front, and then once it's finished, then they get the remainder. So you make sure the job gets done right.
Yep.
I would really like to see the numbers on it. I think we could probably, we could go up to that amount. If we need to adjust it, we'll just adjust it.
Okay, let's do that, let's go up to 25 and then approve it for that, and.
Yeah, that way at least we'll know, and
Sure.
that's provided it sits on the location that we.
Correct.
We discussed, and that's down by the
Depot.
depot. Everybody understands that sign won't be placed.
No,
It'd be
out in front, so you
Yeah.
can read it off the highway, there's over 2,000 cars a day go through that place. That will be installed.
So then basically it'd be on, as they look, that would be brick pillars, similar to the signs you're coming in Veedersburg. Look, it won't look cheap. So, I mean, again, that's the only thing I stand on, it's gotta be located where people can see it.
I agree.
So if we located where, at that point, can I get a, 25,000? Is that what it is? And then we should, yeah, motion because,
I'll second.
okay. And, got it, right?
Yep.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, up to $25,000. And we'll deal with the rest of it when it comes down. I'm sure they'll wait a day or two. That, we'll be fine how much we get. Okay, very good. Resolution number 2026-04. Resolution to Town of Veedersburg, Indiana, Redevelopment Commission authorizing the application of certain tax increment revenues on hand to the cost of fencing and associated with improvements in the town. That amount is not to exceed $122,728. That's the fencing on the baseball diamond.
Which is all finished.
Second,
Second it.
all in favor?
Aye. It looks very nice, they did a great job too.
Looks good.
The park really improved the big park. Been out to see it yet, Tom? Looks nice, doesn't it?
We got a game up there tonight. I
Yep,
think-
opening night.
Yeah.
Okay, anything I think what we're gonna bring up now, I'm gonna ask first, we've got some things coming down the line, and we probably ought to be looking at it. I wanna make everybody aware that we've been in discussion, if you haven't been, we have been in discussion about providing some funds for a fire truck, contingent on the town and the township coming up with their part of it. It's to be bid, the fire truck is to be
It has to be bid.
must be bid. This at the point where we don't have any numbers on it, but I just want to bring up a little discussion on it. If everybody is willing to look at some kind of a contribution, if everybody's on board for the fire truck, because we got another thing that's coming up, and that's going to be the city garage. That's something that's been brought in, and it's too new to be able to even come up with an idea. But Mark's been a little closer than I have to it. Looks like that building that we've got down there is not in condition that we can use it. It looks like we might have to build another one this year. my question is, I have no idea, and does the city have any funds that can be put towards the building of this building? Construction of
I'd have to look into it.
it? Okay,
Yeah. I don't even think we can answer that till we know
Yeah, I
what,
mean, I don't even know
till
numbers
we,
at all.
yeah,
Yeah.
nobody does.
No.
okay, so it's gonna be a little bit, but that's an expense that we're gonna have to have this year. So it's.
I would say by the time you get everything written out and bids, I mean, ready for bidding process, Mike, you're probably looking at, I bet 3 months down the road yet.
Yeah.
Easily.
Okay, so I just wanted to let everybody know that that's another expenditure that's gonna come up, and we need to start getting together for some funding on it. But again, we've got two major ones right now. Neither one of them really ready to take a vote, so we're gonna pay any amount. But I wanna make sure the rest of the board is aware of what's going on out there and the expenditures we're gonna have. The other thing I'd like to bring up with that, we do have some money in CD. And my personal opinion is we need to keep at least 3 years. I'd like to have 5 years, but I'd like to see 3 years in an escrow account or an account to pay off the bond for that period of time, just in case we have something that comes up where we're not generating the money. Because we've got a bond out there. I don't know what the number is now, but it's, what, 10-year bond we got?
More
Is
than
that what
that.
it is? 15 years?
What, for the sewer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, it's like,
it's like 30.
30, I'm
there's
sorry.
like 20 more years
20,
left.
yeah.
I said
It's a
10,
ways
yeah.
out there.
Yeah, I wish
Yeah.
it was 10.
Yeah, so we've got that to look forward to, but I think I would like to see us at least keep enough money in the TIF account to pay from 3 to 5 years of that bond each year. We'd have a cushion just in case. It would give the next upcoming group time to be able to figure out how to generate that without bringing it back upon the taxpayer.
325,000 from TIF per year.
Yes.
And that, like I say, that in a CD will increase a little bit. I think that's something we really need to look at, because if something were to happen, we at least got 3 years to put something together. Somebody does. It's gonna be past my time. But I think that's the thing we need to look at. Do what? Yeah, but I've got older for 10 years too. Okay, well, I wanted to bring that up so everybody knows where we're at when we start looking at dollar and cents, because this is the first time since I've been on TIF board that we've had this much debt that we owed. It's never been that way before. And with the sewer, which worked out good, but we do have, we've got the match for the community crossings, which I think that program has really worked out good for the town. And we still got some commitment for the park and some other things like that. So I just want to bring everybody to speak.
No, the fire truck, you're looking at probably 3 years down the road on a fire truck to get one built.
And it will be, as they're looking at it now, it's been explained several ways, but it looks like it might be a possibility of like a lease purchase type thing. Yeah, financing. So that has not been done, but I want everybody to know that that money is we're gonna have to earmark some money.
That's the case.
Yeah, and I think just like Mark said, we're sitting at about $1 million. If we leave that alone in there, that would be allocated, and I'm like you, maybe even a little more just as a cushion. But I mean, that's something we need to look at, because it's the first time since I've been on board, I've been on many, many years, we've had that much obligation of TIF funds.
Not really.
You got your
Just the normal stuff that.
community crossings,
That's not, we didn't even do community crossings last year, so we held off a year, so what we're doing this year is 2 years' worth, which is.
The building was a blindside.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
yes,
it just hit us in the last month,
yes.
since our last meeting.
That's again, that's that that's a little contingency or a little bit of a replacement reserve that I really feel we need to keep in there. Because if you spend it completely down, then there might be a problem. It gives us a 3-year cushion to come back and hopefully find something else.
Yeah. Well, Mike, we won't do anything at all in the fire until Son and the township and, what's his name, Bill Jones are working on that, so.
Yep.
Until they get their
Yep.
part going, we don't have to do anything.
Yeah, just wanted to make everybody on the board aware of where expenditures are. 'Cause we've never started a year where we already had planned out, but
Yeah.
okay, well, that's all I've got right there, just to bring everybody up to speed on it. Got anything, Mark? Mark?
Only thing I was gonna ask, Kim, have we, got anybody else interested in the pigeon remediation program?
Yes, so I talked to Blue and Gold, I talked to Amanda. She's getting quotes right now for all of the tuck pointing.
Okay.
Her first bid came back at 40,000, that was front and back,
How
no
much?
side, 40,000. Front and back, no sides.
Yeah, I don't think that's off either, not in the way the condition of that building
Okay,
is.
well, she's getting a couple other quotes just to make sure.
Is she
Right.
responsible for this?
I believe so, under her
Is
contract.
she buying does she own the building?
She's buying it on contract, so
Okay,
it must be in
all
her
right.
contract,
Okay.
yeah. So, but yeah, it came back 40,000.
Well, if she can bring into that, the idea of, we still have the pigeon remediation, even though it's not a lot. But the idea of it is that can be entered into there at this point.
Or maybe she could do it in, partials, which is the worst.
Right,
Is the back the worst, is the front
right,
the worst?
just do it in like
Yeah.
sections.
Yep.
Yeah, it definitely needs to
Yep.
be
It
done.
sounds like the back was the worst, if I'm right.
I think the back is definitely the worst. If
So
you
let's-
haven't seen it, I would advise everybody to go look at it.
I'll
Because
look.
it,
I saw it.
So if you get a chance, work with her and we'll
Yeah.
see what's out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So.
What about, on the corner?
Corner, what corner?
You know what corner,
Which one? No, I don't.
Jeff's corner.
Oh, okay, yes, that one.
Yeah.
So I ran into him the other day at the gas station, and he told me that his wife is gonna be opening a nurse practitioning office in there again, but that's what he told me 3 years ago, so
Okay, all right,
nothing's changed.
okay.
Okay, he needs to definitely take advantage of that pigeon remediation problem to get those windows fixed, because if not, the town's gonna have to do something.
Yep, yep.
Old Cardinal building, yes.
Do you have a window of time that I can let him know?
Oh, it's still open. I'm not sure we want to give him that information, but it's still open at that
No.
point, so.
A window of time, but he has to get it fixed.
Oh, that'll be,
We're gonna talk to Stu about that.
Okay.
and,
that'll have to be
all
brought
right,
up to town.
all right.
that
when he's
needs-
back and it's on my notes.
Okay, Yep.
On that,
Yep.
so. Big pardon?
For about 20 years. That's
Quite
at
a few
least
years.
probably 15. Is that it? Was it?
We've got one building right now.
If he would put a reasonable price on it, we would.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've got, I think once we get settled, hopefully things work out. Yeah, after we find out if we can do something. with
After what?
other buildings.
after Friday, well, we won't know completely, but Friday's the first round of grants.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Not in the microphone, I could talk loud. Could art money be used, or grant money be used to purchase that building? Extend it into an art?
It could be,
Corner?
it could be,
Because
but not through Ready, because that's closed,
Right.
but through the Art Federation, also, Human and Health Services. Also, I'm looking and talking to the United Methodist Church down here. They're wanting to do something with that, so we're coming up with a plan
Okay.
for something for them as well.
Okay.
I was wondering that also, I'll have to discuss it now because it slipped my mind, but, what if they're doing it in Attica? That program up there,
The Ready,
the Ready, do we have the Ready program here?
not unless they come out with another round, it's already closed.
Okay, it's already closed, when will it open again?
It was like a surplus, like one opportunity. Now, they had Ready 1, and then they did do Ready 2, so I don't know if they'll come out with any later or not, but as of now, there's nothing there.
What umbrella does Ready fall under?
What is,
What umbrella does it fall under?
so it's IEDC,
See,
IEDC,
IEDC, that's through Indiana, right?
Indiana
And what's the
Economic
national?
Development Corps, yeah.
Do we know what the national is?
There's no national, it's state surplus
Okay,
funds.
state. I'll look and see if there's, I just wondered.
That's all I have.
Okay, Clay, have you got anything down? No. One other thing real quick is, and this is again with the town, it won't affect anything with us, but I think we need to take that trail and clean it up. We may have to put a little money into some repairs. Probably not gonna be a lot, but it needs some mowing down there and get it cleaned up. I was down the other day, and it looked pretty ragged, so it just needs trimmed up, but I think we can handle it under town fund. I don't think there's any major expenses needed.
You say mowing?
Along the edge, trim back.
Do we mow it some?
We do, but didn't get mowed last week.
It needs, and it really needs trimmed back. It's overgrowing. I was on it last week on the golf cart, and I noticed not as much weeds with the mowing. I should have said more of the trimming back
Oh, yeah.
to get that back opened up there, because I passed another golf cart on it. It needs trimmed up.
And
But
are
that's-
there lights in the light poles? I was walking it the
Yeah.
other day, and it looked like one of the light poles didn't have a light, or I couldn't tell, I guess, but are they, make
I
sure
think
the
they all
lights-
work. Nobody said they don't. We can
Okay.
Find out. But
Okay,
maybe we can have Jesse have the electric guys trim that.
okay.
They can find time.
It looked like one.
That's the big thing right there, is finding the time to do all these things. But as we put these properties
That's a
together,
joke.
as we put these properties together, we gotta maintain them.
Yep, I agree.
That's all there is to it. We've got a pretty nice little system now with the pocket parks, and all the centers and stuff are coming up. And again, we just need to start paying attention as they get older and take care of them.
I have shade sales being scheduled. I sent out the deposit check for that, so the shade sales at the amphitheater. And once they get those up, we'll be able to figure out what we're gonna do with the landscaping there, but we're waiting until after that part.
It looks good. I mean, what's going on, that's the thing right there. I don't know how, I haven't been through the park. I do know that some of the poles and stuff, the swings and stuff probably need painted and stuff, but we're still staying ahead of that game up there, so it's, you know, we've got a pretty decent recreation program for a little town like we've got, so.
I wanted to talk to Jesse when the summer help starts. Like have them concentrate on painting in the park. So we can maybe take a trip through there, see what all, I know I want the pavilion painted, so.
Yeah.
The one in Sterling really needs it.
That's what I like to see those guys doing.
Well, that's kind of into town business, but if
Yep.
we've got nothing else, sir, I didn't catch your name. Rob. Rob what? I didn't recognize you, son of a gun. I swear to goodness, Rob, I did not recognize you, those glasses and that hat on. I thought the voice sounded familiar, but I thought, who is that old man over there? Who is that old man over there? Well, good to see you down here, by golly. That's great. We need to get people in on this thing, keep things going. That's good. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I like that information being passed around and stuff. Everybody's got ideas. Just like patching the street up by your mom's house.
Yeah, Jesse. Yeah. Yeah, because of
That's Elaine's son, yeah.
a hole. Oh, you mean a drain? Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's,
Well, we can have Jesse, we don't have a lot of drainage in town, unfortunately. I mean, it's just.
yeah.
We can have, if there is a drain, we can have Jesse look at it, and he could probably jet it and clean it. Yeah, I know Milestone is open now as far as patching, we're getting ready to start patching.
Yeah, because it's that whole area up in there, and I know they've cold patched and stuff, but that's a town issue right there. But don't tell your mother I didn't recognize you. I haven't seen you in years. All right, anything else out there? You're down here, you got anything to say? Baseball park's looking good? All right.
Have you been in the pool yet? Right, is that meeting adjourned now?
Meeting is adjourned.
Okay.